Okay, let's just deal with this. You need to understand that there are some things you will never understand. Some things come not for you to understand, but for you to learn. Understanding means to get up underneath the thing and stand in the truth of what it is. And the truth is, you needed to move. You needed to let go. You needed to do something different. You may have even needed that slap upside your head. So stop trying to understand and look at what happened and make another choice. How about that? Make another choice.
What's hindering you from doing what you need to do? What's stopping your progress? What's stopping your goals? Sometimes we have an action plan. Sometimes we have goals, short-term goals, long-term goals, and we ain't started on shit. We ain't did nothing. Activate it. Turn the key on it. Let's start pushing forward, doing what we need to do. Knocking these barriers out, getting them out the way, because we only have 5 more months left until 2026. And guess what? We're not walking into 2026 the same way we done walked out of 2025. We just not going to do it. We're just not going to do it. Then that's not how we build. So whatever you need to do, whatever you need to eliminate, make sure you do it so you can go ahead and start your progress. That's if you're applying for a job that you know you qualify for. That's you going back to school, getting a degree, getting a certificate, getting a certification. Hey, neighbor, going back and doing what you need to do. Because in this life, we only live once. So what's stopping you from being great?
Hello there. Good morning. So I was out here talking to Benita, and she brought it to my attention. Well, actually, he brought it to my attention. Remember, we was calling this Benita because I was like, "Oh, this is my apple tree." But what I didn't realize is Benita, she got a takeover spirit. She is an apple tree, but I forgot. I wasn't paying attention because I was just looking up here. Ooh, there's a word in this. I was just looking over here, but I never looked at the root. I was just looking up here and saw what I saw. I didn't realize what has happened is Benita has started to grow into this blood orange tree. These are 2 different trees. You see that? You see that? That's Benita, the apple tree. This is an orange tree. But what has happened is, I'm going to show you. And you see this? Her branches, Benita, has grown all the way into the orange tree. It crosses all the way over to here, which confused us. Okay? It confused me to the point where it made me forget that I had this blood orange tree. Until this morning when I looked real close, I said, wait a minute, this is my blood orange tree. Because you see, it only blooms in the winter. So by November, these are beautiful blood oranges. So I apologize to the blood orange tree because I did not even recognize it because something else had taken over. Do y'all understand that the word that is in this? Baby, sometimes we become unrecognizable because something else has taken over. Anywho, what we must do now is name the blood orange tree. Because it was the blood, I want to call it Jesus. Do you want your name to be Jesus? Let's see what the tree say. You are a blood orange tree, and we know it was the blood. Do you like the name Jesus? He ain't moving, okay. Hummingbirds flying over here. Okay, what about the name Genesis? Because that's when they first started talking about like the tree of life, right? In the Bible. What you feel about that? Do you want to be Genesis? Huh? Does Genesis sound like a good name? Do we see movement? I think we have a winner. Y'all see that? Well, Genesis it is. Okay. Genesis. I apologize again that I had confused you with the apple tree. Now, Genesis, there's something that we're going to talk about, and with you as well, Benita. You see, Benita, that takeover spirit, baby, you got to be careful about that, right? But Genesis, this is more about you, okay? And here go the word for all of us. Now, just from you standing there, Genesis, perhaps you thought you were being supportive to Benita. You know, you was allowing her to lean on you, because that's what felt like it was happening, yes. But as she began to lean on you, she also began to overtake you. Baby, I don't know who you've been supporting and you allowed them to lean on you, but baby, they've been leaning for so long that they have started to overtake you and you have become unrecognizable. So let's talk about the support, because we all want to be supportive of folk, okay? But you see here, if you look close, let me show you. If you look close, you can see where her branch, okay, Genesis' branch is bending. It's almost about to break because them apples and them branches are heavy. Being supportive to somebody ain't meant for you to be almost broken to support them. Baby, I don't know who else needs this. Maybe it is just for me, but we can be supportive to people without them bending us so much, without them leaning on us so much that it's almost about to break you and you're becoming unrecognizable. Baby, listen, Genesis, look. Come on, preach the word. Come on. I thank y'all, honey, for your sacrifice, honey. And here come the real thing. In order for Genesis, our good old orange tree right here, to get back standing up good, we're going to have to cut Bonita off right there. I said, in order for her to get back, see how she leaning? Her leaves is all the way down here. That ain't where they usually are. They usually up here. But you see how heavy that branch is on Genesis? We're going to have to cut Bonita off right there. She could still be able to grow on her own over there. But we're going to have to cut her off right here. So that Genesis, can get back to the life it's supposed to have. And become what? Recognizable again. Because look, she has her own fruit to bear. She got her own fruit. Do you understand? Cause listen, as big as these apples are, these oranges, they get bigger and they get heavy as well. So if you holding up if she holding up Bonita, how's she gonna carry her own fruit? Baby, I don't know who needed this today, but baby, if you are trying to be so supportive that you walking around bent over and broken, how in the world are you gonna carry the fruit God has for you? Do you understand that? That's it, Tab. You've done enough today, girl. I'm finna take off running out here. Bonita, Genesis, we thank y'all. Bonita, this branch right here, that takeover spirit, she got to go. I hope somebody called it today. And I'm gonna go about my business, and you do the same. Have yourself a good day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's here. Time to cut them off. Baby, you done became unrecognizable. Jesus.
Yeah, he's kind of fat. He's fat. He's fed real good.
And then you got Donkey over here. He's really smiling. Hey! You're to say that. I was thinking.
This guy's smiling.
He's kind of short legs.
Cat Williams, the one who told me this. Once you get rid of your desperation, you're going to blow up. And I was like, Hugh, I'm desperate because I'm broke. He said, no, you just don't have no money. You have talent though. And you need to start making your decisions from your talent. From your talent, not your desperation.
Was I desperate for 40 years too? Yes, I was.
Hey everybody, welcome to my page. I'm Shalane. If you see this video, do me a favor, drop your favorite emoji in the chat and I'm gonna drop mine, okay? I got something to tell you today. And what I want to tell you is it's already yours. Whatever it is that you want out of life, the house, the car, the job, the partner, the raise, the bonus, whatever it is, you want to be able to travel, you want time freedom, you feel me? Whatever it is out of life you want, it's already yours. You just got to move like it's already yours. You just have to have this silent confidence, this knowing that even if you don't have it right now, it's on the way.
Keep going. Keep pushing through. Keep persevering. Keep moving forward. All right? Listen. Go cry if you need to. Go scream if you need to. Go talk to somebody. Go take a walk. Take a moment. Whatever you need to do to release. Okay? Do that. But when you're done, keep going. Keep moving forward. I know it's not easy. Okay? I know. But you gotta keep going. Do not give up. Okay? Do not give up. Do not give in. Rely on God's strength to get you through every day. Okay? You don't always have to be in a position of being strong and having it all together. That's not the point. All right? Surrender. Rely on the Holy Spirit to help you, to give you the strength that you need to move forward and keep going no matter what. All right? So let's read some scripture, y'all. James 1, verse 12. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him. All right? Keep going.
I don't know who this is for this morning. I promise I don't. But I got a word this morning. Peace should be your priority. Don't let nothing, nobody, or anything at all stop what God has for you. What's for you is definitely for you.
Whatever you're going through, whatever goal you're trying to reach, don't give up. No matter how it may look, no matter how it may seem, do not give up. You can do something 100 times and it don't work. And on that 101st time, you give it that shot, it's going to work. But most people quit because they don't see no progress. That's just your mind trying to trick you. It's not going to always work when you first do it. It's not going to always work when you keep doing it. But whatever you're doing, don't stop. Because when you stop, that's when the motion quit. You can't make nothing happen with no motion. So don't give up. And especially don't give up on yourself. People gonna count you out, but you can't count yourself out. Hold it in, get through it, and push through that shit. No matter how it's looking. It may seem like it ain't gonna work, but on the time that you think it ain't gonna work, it's gonna work. So just keep going. I know that's easier said than done, but this is to motivate you to get through anything that you're going through today. So remember, keep going, because no matter how it look, you may be on the verge of your breakthrough.
I'm going to say this and I'm going to say it one time, and I ain't going to repeat myself, but I'm going to make myself loud and clear. The people that bounce back from everything that was sent and meant to destroy them and to tear them down and to thwart the assignment that God has put on their life, leave them people alone. Leave them people alone. Find you something safe to do. Them people is not stupid. And them people got an army of angels walking behind them. See, God has some of y'all looking like the idiots for real, because y'all be trying to rewrite his signature on somebody's life. And he had y'all looking like a fool every time and every attempt where y'all trying to tear somebody down and y'all trying to bring somebody down. It won't work. Every attack, every word, every slander, it didn't work. It only made them better. And it only made you look like the fool in the long run. Find you something safe to do. Leave them people alone. For real, for you and your family's sake. If you know, you know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Leave them people alone. Them people ain't nothing to be played with. There's a whole lot of other stuff you can go play with. Them people that God has put on assignment and everything, every attack that was sent their way didn't work and made them actually better. Leave them people alone. Them dangerous people. Them people you do not play with.
I don't want to go viral, so I'm not putting any hashtags, any titles on this video. I want this video to get to the people that it's meant to get to. And that will let me know and let you know that you are being called and it's time for you to listen to the message. And the message is you have outgrown where you are. That is the reason why you are stuck and you are struggling. You are a genius and it's time for you to elevate. But what you've done is you've put an upper limit on your life. And what is an upper limit? It's when you feel like you can get to the next level, but either you cause some type of sabotage, some type of drama, or something that brings you back to where you are. You're not supposed to just sit in excellence. You're not supposed to sit, you're supposed to be beyond that. So if you're in a job where you know everything, the inside and out of it, and you've probably tried to get to the next position and your boss said, no, we need you here. If you're in a business where you know that thing inside and out, it's time to get to the next level. But when you have an upper limit, you're keeping yourself from getting to the next level. So scan your body. What are you really afraid of? Because your genius needs to exist for the world. So don't limit yourself. When you're ready and when you're willing, we can take that to the next level. But you have to be ready and willing. Stop sabotaging your life. Stop sabotaging your life. Dig deep into why you're sabotaging your life. Because if you're listening to this, I know that you're a genius. I didn't put any hashtags or anything on this. This message was specifically for you, and it's time to get to your next level. You have work to do.
Good morning, my friend. Good morning. Listen, we don't have to have it figured out. All we have to do is trust. Just trust the journey, trust the process. Don't try to figure it out. You know why? Because as much as we want to figure it out, we're going to mess this thing up. God says, lean not on your own understanding, but seek his kingdom first. So don't try to figure it out. Don't try to put it all together. Just be in the space, be in the moment, be present. Have a beautiful day being present.
When you say I don't know who need to hit it, but I'm going through the trials and tribulation. I don't know who need to hit it, but I ain't gonna never stop. I ain't gonna never stop. Send everybody at me. I'm willing to go through the war, through the battle, through the storm, through the trials, through the tribulation. I didn't just went through a storm. You think I'm here for nothing? God got a purpose and I'm a servant. I ain't care what they said, but I'm gonna go against what they said. Call a homie, cause they gonna need it. And once you learn a word and a power behind a word and you embrace that word and you realize who you is and what you stand for and how big of an impact you can make by yourself. Is it going to be easy? No. But is you willing to go for it? You better. That's the way life is. Nothing going to come easy, and 1% out of 99% going to believe in you.
Hello there. You all right? Well, I am just here to remind you that first, I love you, okay? But just to remind you that you didn't do what you said you was going to do this week. You didn't do it. Matter of fact, you've been saying that you was going to do it for quite some time. It won't even just this week, and you still didn't do it. I said, you still ain't did it. And you keep making excuses on why you didn't do it. And then the excuses don't even be making sense no more. So do what you said you was going to do. That's it. I love you.
Hey you, just in case no one's told you today, I think you're doing an amazing job. Because you wake up every single day and you put that smile on your face, regardless of the situation or how hard things can get. And believe me, I know how hard things can get, but you keep moving. So I just want to tell you I'm so proud of you. Keep moving, keep winning.
Listen to me, y'all. I battle shit every day. But I keep going. I keep going. There's no way that I can just sit around. There's no way I can just let life have that much power over me. That I don't want to do shit. That I don't want to put on no clothes. That I don't want to get up and work out. That I don't want to get up and meditate. That I don't want to get up and tend to my kids. Ain't no fucking way I'ma just let life have that much power over me. You gotta think about it. Y'all be letting shit have that much power over you. You can't let nothing or nobody have that much power over you. You gotta have more power over you than anything or anybody. You gotta strive, baby. You gotta press, baby. And you gotta walk through it. And you gotta do it. And you gotta do it. And you gotta do it. And you gotta fight them demons. And you gotta fight yourself. You gotta fight yourself. Cause it's you versus you. Stop being in competition with somebody else. Stop worrying about what that girl doing next to you. Stop worrying about what that boy doing next to you. Worry about what you doing to you. Ain't nothing more powerful than a made up man. Ain't nothing more powerful than a made up man. You gotta make your mind up. Gotta make a decision that you ain't gonna never torture yourself the way you be torturing yourself. Don't blame yourself for shit that be happening in life. You gotta get the blessing in the lesson. It's life lessons. It's your assignment. Your life was already written. Your life was already written. Everything that you go through is necessary, but it's only temporary. It ain't what you go through. It's what you grow through. You gotta grow through it. You gotta get through it so you can get to it. I don't think you heard me. You gotta grow through it so you can get to it. You ain't gonna never get to it if you don't grow through it. You gotta get the lesson, baby. You gotta get the lesson. You gotta get the lesson.
Baby, let me tell you something. Everything that you have ever wanted and dreamed of is on the other side of I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I fail. I don't give a fuck what they say about me. I don't give a fuck if I fall. You're going to get up and you're going to try again. Because that is what you do. That is what you do. It's not about how you fall. It's how you get up. So, baby, it's time for you to get up because you're not stuck. Let me tell you something. Fear is loud. Fear is loud. But you are louder. You are louder. Do not let your fear win. Honey, Nike that shit and just do it. Nike that shit and just do it. You got it in you, so do it. Do it. Move. Go out there and be great in your own face and then be extraordinary in theirs. You understand me? Yes. All right. Now, as you go out there and be fabulous like I know you can be, remember that you are everything and everything is you, honey. You are the shit, the whole shit, and nothing but the what? Yes, honey, the shit. Okay? Remember that. And as always, you go out there and have a good day on purpose here. You're welcome.
But Tez can come this afternoon. I don't know if I wrote you back or not. You ain't tripping. Stop about 2. Okay. Come on back on. It must be raining out there or something, y'all. What's going on outside? Okay, light bill too fucking high. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what they hit around here. If I pay $4.58, my shit need to survive all type of attacks. You hear me? God, let there be light. And there was light. God, I know God ain't work like that.
When you get discouraged, keep going. When you feel like you failing, keep going. When you feel like the world is crumbling down on you with everybody problems on you, keep going. When you feel like God is not listening to you, keep going. When you feel like everything is falling apart, keep going. When everybody is acting up, you keep going. No matter how many people watching your videos or not, keep going. If you keep going and you stay strong, you better believe that God has a plan over your life. You better believe you will succeed. In the name of Jesus, drop in the comments, I will succeed. Come on, y'all, let's go.
Don't you ever give up. Like, if we only knew that by us operating in our gifts, we can inspire other people to operate in theirs. If you only knew that if you kept going, you could put somebody else on one day, you could show somebody else the way, you could be the blueprint. If you only knew the fruit that you were going to receive when it's all said and done. In the process, things are hard. In the process, things are tough. In the process, you might feel like, dang, like God, like when is it going to be my turn? In the process, you might be questioning if what you're doing is the right thing. Let me tell you something. Don't you ever give up, because I know for a fact that whatever God puts on your heart, like if he really put it on your heart, not something that you told yourself that you wanted to do, something that you know that God told you to do, keep doing it. Keep doing it. A lot of times we be waiting on God to like give us all the details. When he only give you this one specific detail, you got to work with that. Cause when you do that thing, he gonna give you something else. Then he gonna give you something else, but you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. I know so many people that let their circumstances take over. I know so many people that let what happened to them be the reason why they stop. Do not give up. I don't care how bad, how sad, how upset. I don't care what happens in your life. I don't care if you're feeling so lazy, so tired, so drained. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, repeat after me. I made it through another day, protected here right where I lay. Against all odds, I have always survived. I pray with humility and I stand with pride. I am far stronger than my mind will sometimes admit. But when things get tough, I do not quit. I am worthy of all the daydreams that I can imagine. And I am capable of creating any reality that I can fathom. I am valuable. I am smart. I am worthy of love. I belong. I am blessed. I have always been enough. I trust myself. I love myself. I see myself clear. My voice is important.
If ain't nobody told you, I'ma tell you. Stop sitting on your potential. Stop doubting yourself and stop letting people tell you who you are when you know deep down who you are and your capabilities. A lot of people look at you and they think they know you. They think you're not ready. They think you're not capable, but you know what you got. You know the potential you possess. You know the skill set you have. And a lot of us let fear and anxiety get in the way because we never did something before. But I'm going to let you know now, it's a lot of people who didn't do stuff before and they just did it. You got to take them risks. You got to go out there in the field and really cultivate them skills, build up them skills. You got to go through some type of trial and tribulation to get to some type of end goal, or like whatever you chasing, whatever you want in life. I'm going to let you know now, it's not coming easy. Nothing comes easy, and anything that comes easy goes easy. We ain't chasing it.
We chasing something that's really foundational, something that's really durable, something nobody can take away from you because you built that up. You have to go through the steps and the processes. You have to take those risks. You have to get out there in the field for real, even when you didn't know how. You learned how. So nobody cares if you don't know. Nobody cares if you feel like you're not ready. Nobody cares if you just in your own head. Nobody cares. Honestly. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to walk with you and hold your hand. None of that. So it's time to start reaffirming yourself. It's time to really start telling yourself, okay, I got this. This is for me. This is my field. This is what I should be doing. I know I can do this. And start stepping out there on faith. Start doing the things you know you should be doing. And if you don't know how, model after the people that came before you. That's all it is. That's all it is. So I just want to pray for you. And I want to pray for myself. And I want to ask God that, God, that you please remove any anxiety or fear that we have when it comes to our goals and our dreams, Lord. I pray that we can put out all our heart and all our might in everything we do and everything that we are, because how you do one thing is how you do everything, Lord. I pray that every day we reaffirm ourselves. Every day we give ourselves grace and time to grow and time to stretch, Lord. I pray that we fall in love with the process. I pray that we keep moving when stuff get hard. I pray that we close our ears to outside opinions and criticism, Lord. I pray that you surround us with people who lift us up, people who want to see us grow and win, Lord. Genuine vibes, genuine souls, genuine spirits, Lord. And I pray that you just walk with us on our journey and on our, whatever we, I can't find the words. Whatever we're pursuing in life, God, I pray that you stay at the center of all of it. I pray that you stay at the center of all things we do and all things that we are, Lord, because, you get the glory. Amen.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but your biggest flex is that God never took his hands off of you. Your biggest flex is that God never took his hands off of you. Even in times where you were like, what is this? Yeah. All part of the play. All part of the play. You had no idea how God was maneuvering in your life. And now look at you. Thriving. Glowing. Shining. Flexing. Yeah, he did his big one. That's all I'm going to say. He did his big one. So never forget that. Your biggest flex is that he never took his hands off of you. Every lesson. Now you take it and keep going. Build those blocks, friend. Life is short. Enjoy it. I love you.